The official broadcast came at exactly 0600 hours, Earth Central Time. The words, transmitted across every galactic comnet, echoed like a thunderclap through the corridors of the Galactic Empire. Effective immediately, Earth has withdrawn from all interstellar treaties. Entry by any Galactic Empire vessel into Terran space is strictly prohibited. Violations will be met with lethal force. No further explanation. No room for negotiation. The Galactic Council chamber on Cygnus Prime erupted in outrage and disbelief. High Admiral Caver of the Zentari Alliance slammed a tentacle against the marble table, splintering it in half. This is insanity. Humans cannot simply lead the Empire. They just did, came the cool voice of Ambassador Senevalis, one of the few non-human diplomats who had lived among Terrans. Caver turned to her, eyes burning. Explain then, why now? We offered them status, wealth, security. What more did they want? Senna exhaled slowly. Respect. For over a century, humanity had been a rising anomaly in the galactic order. Initially discovered as a primitive species on a blue-green world, Earth had fascinated the Empire with its rapid technological evolution, chaotic social systems, and unmatched creativity. But that fascination soon turned patronizing. Humans were labeled volatile, emotional, unstable. The Empire set rules, limits, borders. Humans broke them. When denied full council representation, Earth didn't complain. It built its own fleets. When taxed unfairly for wormhole access, Earth didn't plead. It developed faster than light slipstream drives that didn't need wormholes. And when the Empire staged the infamous training simulations, mock invasions of Earth, colonies to test planetary readiness, humans didn't flinch. They vanished, pulled back diplomats, sealed all interstellar ports, cut off all trade routes, left only a single message behind: no entry, no exceptions. Captain Railcar of the Galactic Imperial Cruiser Vigilant Wing didn't believe the warning. Orbiting just beyond Jupiter, he ordered a scanning drone into Earth space. It disintegrated. Before it completed its first scan, Railcar stared at the data. There was no energy weapon, no projectile. It simply unraveled. That space is folded, muttered his science officer. Artificially bent. Like Earth carved the pocket of reality and locked it. And how do humans do this? Railcar hissed. No one answered. Because no one knew. Back on Earth, President Amira Ghali stood inside the Terran Command Dome, deep beneath Antarctica. The room hummed with data streams and gravitational stabilizers. On the central display floated a hologram of the Milky Way. Human territory glowed blue. Galactic Empire space shimmered red. The red areas were shrinking. They're still posturing, her defense minister noted. No one's tried to breach the boundary, yet. They will, Amira replied. They always do. They think this is a tantrum, not a warning. And when they cross it, we respond. Once. Meanwhile, across alien news feeds, the story exploded. Billions across the galaxy tuned in to watch the humans, once mocked, now feared. Clips replayed the Earth defense networks. Activation, satellites shifting, energy fields aligning, entire moons disappearing from scanner range. Journalists labeled it the Quiet Fortress. Whispers circulated in the dark. Networks of mercenaries and smugglers. Earth has weapons no one's ever seen. I heard they moved a star, a whole star. No one comes back from the Terran zone. Still, some didn't believe. 3 weeks after Earth's declaration, the Galactic Empire sent a diplomatic cruiser, unarmed, cloaked in neutrality, to reopen dialogue. The vessel reached the edge of Terran space and halted. A voice boomed across every channel. You were warned. You do not belong here. The Empire's envoy, a four-eyed Planari named Vukta, replied calmly. We come in peace to negotiate terms of re-entry. There was a pause. Then came Earth's response, not in words, but action. Above Neptune, space tour open. A construct emerged. Not a ship, not a station, a presence. Colossal, silent, impossible. Its surface shimmered like liquid thought. Sensors failed to define it. AI cores inside the Envoy ship self-deleted to avoid contact. Vukta collapsed in terror. What he heard was never recorded. His last words, whispered into the cum, "They have awakened something ... buried ... since before stars ... Then, the signal went dark. For the first time in galactic history, the Empire declared Earth anomalous territory, unchartable, uncontrollable, unwise to engage. Trade routes realigned. Species avoided Terran borders like they were cursed, but not all feared Earth. Some respected it. A few even understood. Senevalis, now retired, recorded a memoir in which she described humanity best. Humans did not shut their doors out of hate. They did it to remind the galaxy that peace, respect, and sovereignty are not gifts to be given. They are rights to be earned. They do not want war, but they do not run from it. And they never ever bluff. The memoir was banned in several systems, but in quiet corners of the galaxy, on distant worlds and hidden outposts, young beings read it and dreamed. They wondered not when Earth would open its doors again, but whether they would be worthy when it did.